Hello everybody, I've got the talented Zee Avi with me here today. All the way from US. Okay, so I'm just going to be splitting the interview into 3 parts. So the first part is where we're going to play something called Jinx Challenge. Have you heard?
No, what's that?
Okay, so basically I ask you a question and if we answer the same thing together, that's basically a jinx.
Where have I seen that?
Right? Jimmy Fallon, probably.
Oh, right, okay. I think my friends were playing that too.
Right, okay, that's cool.
And then they came up with vegan batik.
Vegan batik?
Yeah, like, okay. okay.
Right, okay. So clear your head. I'm gonna count to 3 when we answer it, okay? Get your head space, clear your head. So Usa. Number 1. What's your favorite color? 1, 2, 3, red.
Clear.
1, 2, 3,
Purple.
pink. Oh, so close though.
So close, that's very close.
Since you're living in the US, what's your favorite season? 1, 2, 3, fall.
Spring. Actually, fall is my favorite season. How did you know that?
I don't know.
Or did I say spring?
I don't know.
Do you like spring and we kind of like
No, I like fall.
Switch answers.
Final one. Musical instruments. Favorite one. 1, 2, 3. Guitar.
Trumpet.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Charango.
Piano. We didn't get it. We're not fully connected. Okay, by the way, what's your favorite color?
Clear.
Clear, like transparent.
Yes, because I think everybody looks good in clear.
Nice, very nice. And what's your favorite musical instrument?
To play?
Yeah.
To play, I think, yeah, it would be guitar.
Then why did you say guitar?
Because I love the sound of trumpet.
Oh,
but I can't
alright.
play it.
Okay, second part of the interview. Basically just generic questions, okay? So I know you've been asked this earlier, but I feel like a lot of fans would want to know more about this. So what inspired you to move from a designer to a songwriter?
Well, you know, it just sort of it was a transition that happened quite naturally. I went to school for visual communication, and then I switched to fashion design.
Wow.
Actually, which is like, you know, a whole different thing on its own. And then when I came back, like I realized there were different outlets that I could, you know, express myself in, and music was the one that was nice to me and let me stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I, you know, shacked up with music.
Nice. When did you realize that you wanted to be a singer? Like at what age?
I think it was around the time where I was posting videos up on YouTube. And I didn't tell anyone.
Wow,
my
why?
parents and my friends. It was
that
kind
time.
of like, yeah, it was kind of like my diary entries.
Oh, okay.
And it was just, you know, me, and I had like 300 maybe subscribers at the time that I would sing to every night, and one thing led to another, and I never thought I could be a singer actually.
How come?
Well, it's, you know, if I in the past, like you know, when I was much younger, I loved to sing. Like I love the karaoke culture, right?
Yes.
So I love to sing, and then it just, you know, sort of didn't happen in school because my teacher decided that I wasn't pretty enough.
No way.
You know, and so, you know, that story like really stuck with me for a while. And also, you know, there's a very like different idea of what counts as a good singer, especially when I started singing. When I started writing songs was when I was about 21, I think. And there was a very kind of clear idea of what count. You know, if you watch like shows like American Idol and things like that. So I didn't actually think that it would be, you know, like a career path for me. And then when people started appreciating it, and I got the record deal, and I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I guess I'll try it out.
Wow. So was it difficult in the beginning, like, you know, switching like 180 degree? Well, I wouldn't say 180 degree because
it goes hand in hand,
yeah.
isn't it? Like I said, you know, I'm a very visual person. As you can tell, I like to wear a lot of patterns too.
By the way, love your outfit
and
the hair.
Thank you. My mom picked this out for me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thanks, Mom. And my manager picked this out. Yeah.
She's sitting
She has
right
great.
over there.
She has great style.
Okay.
Um,
So was it difficult in the beginning?
in the beginning, what's more difficult is telling my parents.
Oh yeah,
Because in our
Asian parents.
Right, in our culture, it can only be like 5 things, right? Like
Lawyer.
doctor,
Mhm.
accountant, IT,
What's the last one?
teacher.
Oh yeah, teacher.
IT, no, we did that already.
IT.
So in that time, like YouTube wasn't even a household name yet. Then I had to tell my mom what YouTube was,
Oh.
and then she's like, "What kind of videos you put?" I'm like, "Not that kind of videos." So transition was, the challenges were more of that rather than having
Like
a,
parents, you mean? Like
Yeah.
culture different.
the parental.
Parental.
But then when they like went on YouTube and heard kind of what I do, and they said, "Okay, so this is what you've been doing at 3 o'clock in the morning."
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but coming from a design background and going into music has given me a lot of leverage in terms of like choosing what I want things to look like. Although that was a very long time ago, and like Photoshop was much different back
Oh right,
then.
yeah, definitely. Okay, if there is one advice that you followed your whole life, throughout your life, what advice is that, and what advice could you give, like, the creative talent here in Malaysia?
Do that and don't do that.
Elaborate.
Well, I think for me, my advice to myself changes with time, like with where I am, with which stage I am in my life. But I think it's so easy. I think I would urge people to kind of always have time to have a conversation with yourself, like just kind of take time from the hustle and bustle and social media and all the distractions, and just kind of sit and close your eyes and think about that's all called meditation. Like I condone that too, or however your beliefs are in terms of like connecting with yourself. And I think that's really important because that's what I've done so far for before I make any like major decisions. That's what I sit and meditate, or like I kind of like process things and think about things in retrospect, and also kind of like ask for guidance in terms of where you could be led into. So I always say just take time offline
and focus on what you truly want.
and also
Yeah.
it's love. Always be kind. Kind is the new grind.
So basically, I ask on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook if any of you have any questions for Zee Avi. And
I
here
saw that tweet.
and here are some of the questions I picked out. So Vanessa ask who she wants to collaborate with next.
Local? Or
And
I
both
would
of you?
love to collaborate with Joni Mitchell because she was one of the pioneers of the singer-songwriter scene. She's like one of the first women who did it. Like she was during the time of Bob Dylan and James Taylor.
Right.
She's lived through all the iconic stages, and she's an immaculate guitar player, and like she's also one of the people who inspired me to songwrite.
Right.
So Joni Mitchell.
Nice. Philip asked, what are her plans 10 years from now? That's a long time.
I don't even know what I'm doing for lunch yet, Philip.
Hey, same here.
Maybe we can have lunch together.
Yes. Lay asked, besides Joni, who is your biggest inspiration?
Musically?
Any, like, what makes you, like, wake up inspired every day?
My mother. Look at her face.
Oh, that's
inspires
nice.
me. She's really beautiful.
Nice.
She's one of those like really strong women, just super cool and like just always honest.
But you're super cool.
I get it from my mama.
Nice. Got it from her mama.
Hey.
Okay.
I would say also just life in general. My mother.
Thank you very much for
Thank you,
this-
darling. Mase.
Mase.
谢谢。
哦，不用客气。
再见。
再见。